Okay, so
So to begin,
go ahead.
I don't know.
Oh, what can you tell us about your character's journey this season?
Well, as you probably know, I play Maggie. I think she's the most overtly fun character, and I feel very lucky to be playing her. We're going to deal a lot with how mind reading looks for her and the sort of challenges she has to overcome and the pros and cons of it all. And it definitely affects her relationships and can cause a little bit of trouble. It makes for some very humorous moments, but it's also really hard for her. So we see that. We see her sort of finding her tribe and who she can trust and who she can't. And she's very involved with Greek life, which is also new to me because in Canada we don't really have much of a sorority fraternity system. But yeah, that's been really fun to deal with as well. And I do have a love interest who's really wonderful, and I can't give too much away about that, but I think you guys should be excited about it because it's really fun.
We're always ready to ship.
Yes, I think you will definitely ship this.
So I have a question since you mentioned that she's Greek. I was in a sorority when I was in college.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm curious about the portrayal of sororities because I know that there are a lot of negative things that happen in sororities. But my experience was overwhelmingly positive.
Amazing.
So I'm just wondering how the Greek system is portrayed in that.
You know, I think we managed to do a good job of showing both sides of it, actually. In an episode that we are filming right now, we see a little bit more of the negative side of it and how there's hazing involved sometimes, but also Maggie has a really positive experience in Greek life, and it's really important to her for good reason. She feels like a sense of community and sisterhood. It's funny, she has her sisterhood at home and she has her sisterhood with her sorority. But yeah, I think we are mindful of portraying it as realistically as possible.
I have a two-part question. The first part is, I guess, how familiar are you with the original series of Charmed?
Well, I was 2 when it came out, but I'm very aware of, how much of a pop cultural moment it had, and for very good reason. I went back and watched a couple episodes. Went on YouTube and searched, best moments of Charmed, and it's kind of cool. You get like a taste of every season and every character, and that was cool. But yeah, I guess that answers the question.
Well, the second part was going to be, from what you know or what you're familiar with in the original season, is there anything that wasn't explored enough in the first season that you're hoping that they get into a little bit more?
In our first season?
Yeah, you're hoping to get into more now in this new reboot.
Oh, well, I think we're in a very different time now. 2018 has been, the past few years have been overwhelmingly crazy.
Past few days.
Yeah, the past few days especially. It's been really tough, and I think our show will be honest about it all, and it doesn't sugarcoat it, and we're not living in we are living in some fantasy world, but a realistic one, I hope. And I think that's sort of just that. I hope our season speaks to the current political times and how troubling it can be for a lot of people. It's definitely been cathartic for me, and it's important to be able to use our platform to speak on all these insane things that are happening in the world.
In the panel, you guys, the three of you were talking a little bit about how you enjoy being leads and having this sort of like really diverse supporting cast, sort of pushing the ideas of representation sort of at the forefront, rather than have sort of this really great dynamic between all of you. So I'm curious where you hope audiences and female audiences particularly take away from this new Charmed.
Well, I first want to say that I think the original cast really trailblazed at their time. I don't think it was really a thing to have 3 female leads, so that's really important. And we're excited to be able to sort of step in those shoes. But I also hope that women and everyone feels represented. It's really important to see yourself. I did a bit, but definitely more as the sidekick, and definitely more as the best friend. And I've played the best friend and the sidekick so many times. It just feels right to be the hero of our own story. And so I hope that people feel seen and that we do a good job of being inclusive. Yeah. One more question.
Okay. So, will the episodes follow a Monster of the Week format, or is there like an overarching big bad coming our way?
I think so far, honestly, I can't say that we really follow like a formula. It's been kind of, there's definitely like the through line of the mother's death and just sort of figuring that out, but so there's a demon that'll hang around for a couple episodes, and maybe there's one that hangs around for just one episode, then one that spans over a few episodes. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily demon of the week, but some stick around, some get vanquished right away. Yeah.
I don't know much about the creators, I guess, of this particular iteration. So you're all Latino. Do you think? I mean, are the creators? Are they?
So we definitely are playing. I know that I'm playing Puerto Rican in the show.
Yes.
I'm actually not Latin in real life. No, which is something that. Yeah, it's. I think sometimes people just see what they want to see and run with it, which is totally. I understand. I'm actually African American. My dad's African American, and my mom's Indigenous and Canadian and English and a mixed bag.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely know what the biracial experience is. So I hope that people understand that I'm stepping into this just trying to represent that experience.
Okay.
I know I'm not specifically Latin, but
right.
you know, I know what it means to be of color.
Yeah.
Especially as a young woman. And the creators, we definitely have like representation in the room.
Okay.
We have LGBTQ community, lots of ethnicity, lots of different people. We have a witch in the room, someone who actively practices witchcraft, which I
Make
think
sure
is
that the witches
amazing.
are properly.
Yeah, properly represented. But yeah, I think we just want to be like culturally inclusive.
Right.
It's the goal.
Can't wait.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
so much.